Howdy doody. Just going home from the gym, and I've done a lot of audio recordings lately, so I really wanted to do a video recording. I normally don't do them when I'm driving, but I really wanted to get one up. So the theme for today is when, and I might do a more thorough, full version on this eventually, but a catchy phrase came in my head today, which, like I said, may turn into a full sermon at a later point. But it said, the Spirit spoke to me and said, hey, when we abide, God provides. So, when we abide, God will provide. And it led me to the book of Job, and just looking at everything in Job's life, without going into too much detail. When he was doing right for the Lord, God provided him. When Job was facing trouble, he still abided in God, and and it was a test, and it was a testimony of Job's faith to Satan that says, hey, when we abide, God will provide, whether that be financial, relationship issues, anything, God will provide. So if you've ever wanted to know, if you've ever been drowned out by your depressions and your anxieties and whatnot, and you've ever wanted to know how small your problems are in relation to the world, and I'm not saying that to be disrespectful, because I being someone who suffers with anxiety and depression, I'm not underestimating your problems whatsoever, but just to acknowledge your problems that each and every one of us have, and to see them on a grand scheme of things. Take out a sheet of notebook paper, the biggest piece of notebook paper you can find, college ruled 11 by 7 or whatever it is, and start to, in the center of the page, write down all of your problems. And if God being your paper, and your problems being the small ink on the page, look at that as a visual as to your problems. You see, when we look at the world, and we look at ourselves, and we see the world is so much bigger than us, and that's true, but God is even bigger than the world. And when we look at our paper, and we look at these little ink scratches that we have, we start to see that the paper could completely engulfs all of the small writing that we have on it. I highly doubt that anyone has so many things to stress and to worry about that every inch of that paper could be filled. It's just not logical. And if you do, you need help, like medical help or something. I don't know. But, jot these down and start to look at it. Keep that paper with you and look at how small the problem area in your life is compared to the paper. And I think that, maybe you'll start to see things in a different light. Maybe not. If not, that's fine. I understand, like I said, depression and anxiety, depression and anxiety are real, and they're not problems to be underestimated or made fun of or mocked. They take lives. People die every day because of depression and anxiety, and it is real. If you're in need, or you're contemplating suicide, I would highly I would highly recommend that you seek medical attention as fast as possible, because, like I said, it's nothing to be ashamed about, but this is real, and this is something that a lot of people overlook. But if you're just like me, do the old paper and list trick and see if it works for you. That's all I got for now. Until next time, peace.